Manager of the U.S. men's national team. He's looking for a way to connect with and inspire his American players. He's in a story and movie that just about any American sports fan loves. One he'd never even heard before. A quiet rink, a pitch of grass. All right, guys, for Mauricio Pochettino, they're connected. Well, thank you, Mr. President. One team story that might inspire his own. That feel make me, you know, believe that this is the way that we need to be in this national team. Born in the town of Mercy, Argentina, Pochettino was much more familiar with a. What did you know about it? No, no, because I'm not a guy that follow hockey. That would change to the greatest hockey story and movie I've ever seen. The lived it, scoring a winning goal that day. Hey, good save. I always tell people if you're thinking you're in front, you will.
Hey, Wilma, what's up?
Let's play the games and find out.
Oh, oh my God. Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Iconic moment in about eight sports. But Pochettino didn't even know the story until last year, when a friend and key U.S. soccer donor told him to watch the movie.
Miracle.
Hey, I see it the first time.
Juan, what's up, Juan? Oh, I'm doing good, Juan. Appreciate it. We about to watch the United States and Paraguay. I have an image, man, but I can't fucking upload it until I'm done.
Tonight, we skate. We stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Pochettino wanted to convey that intensity to the team he was building. And in its construction, he found another message in the movie. You're missing some of the best players. I'm looking for the best. Greg, I'm looking for the right. We only because one. Okay. Good players, the right players. We need the right players. And yes, win the World Cup. It's probably like 50 or 60 to 1 now. But the idea of the name on the front of the jersey, USA, is much more important than the name of the team in this country.
I probably know there's a lot of people live right now, but I don't care. I know there's a bunch of people live.
You love to play for your national team because you really love.
I can guarantee you that right now. There's a bunch of people live.
He embraced what our team did, and that's a great message to his team. Because nobody expects this team to win, right? It was just like the rest of 1980. It happened then. It can happen again. It's a good thing for people to rewatch that film. So what's the difference between Pochettino and Herb Brooks? Well, Pochettino tried watching that movie. Don't expect the same fiery pre-game speech that was immortalized in that movie that Brooks gave to his team. As Pochettino told Argentina, no inspirational speeches for me. Sorry, guys. If you're not prepared, it's impossible to perform. In a bet that they're pretty ready to go, given what this atmosphere is like. Rebecca. It's so much more fun to do that because the alternative is nothing can amaze you, nothing can inspire you, nothing can change it. I just refuse to do that. I mean, let yourself believe things can happen because we have seen these things happen. And I think that's the message that he's trying to send, not just to his team, but to everybody that is watching this team. And it's up to this team what they do on the field to grab a hold, grab those hearts and minds, and just
22 more minutes.
examples of miracles happen in sport. So you gotta believe before you go out there. That believe will make you stronger. You collect everybody and you make the support. So as long as you believe, nothing gets in the way. Only the Yorks, if they want to win something, that has to be the key. For me, what the team did, you do when you win, it's you have to make people relate to that desire, commitment, that belief that it is possible. Once you get that, these people can relate to the story. You can finally maybe get your hand on trophy. Final whistle blows. Hope for the Americans to get out on the field, and they're proud of what they saw. They're proud of the team. They're proud of the sport. They're proud of coaching as well. And also they're going to touch the back of the fight. How about in terms of the scoreline or wherever things play? You know where we can see. It's forcing some of the fans to feel like they are right. That's what this team is trying to accomplish. That's not just up to us. I watch this and watching you and watching that team, I could see the desire and that's something that you have to win. What do you mean? What is it? That's the difference.
Shout out to 2 people in chat. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully my shit doesn't get taken down.
Bridal joy.
How's everybody's day going? Tomorrow is Brazil and Morocco. Mhm. David Beckham, baby.
Biggest names of the gentlemen are interested in watching. We're going to start, Zlatan. Look at me now. We're Captain America. Doesn't seem fantastic for you. You can get them into the theatre. Western heading to area. What do you think about tonight? He's certainly a player that's wanting to get further up the field and trying, like you say, get involved in those goal scoring chances at the back of the field.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Good. What's up, Laney? What's going on, buddy? Babe, come and get that damn cat from away from the door.
Shall we? Look at that. Americans gathering all over the US for tonight's match. These are teams in watch parties at Joint Base Andrews, Santa Monica, Los Angeles, and Kansas City. As are waiting the performance.
2-1. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Excited about that. I've got to be honest with you. When Casey is ready to go, we will get down there. But I just want to quickly carry on about the defence and Chris Richards, because if you're worried about anywhere on this field, are you worried about the US back line? Beautiful scenes, beautiful scenes. Katy Perry, she's ready. Let's head down.
Katy Perry singing the national anthem. Wow.
We're still a drop in one. Circumstances over. Coming up next, the US men's national team take the pitch for a World Cup match on home soil for the first time in 32 years.
Whoa! Shout out to the two people in the chat. I know there's gonna be people live. Like I said, I don't care. There's gonna be people live doing tickets and shit like that. I don't care. Oh, excuse me. All right, Jen, appreciate it. You had to put that damn bitch in a fucking damn cage somewhere. You always wanting to come right by this damn door to fucking do that shit. Well, she'll be back in less than 5 minutes. One. Poker Rossi, why do you not have a fucking mod in my chat? What's up, Poker Rossi? How you doing, bud? YouTube taking people fucking mods from me and shit. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, well. It is what it is. Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. I'm not showing the damn screen this time. If I could have something in back behind me where y'all could see it like I used to do, I'll fucking put it that way if I can. Yeah, so y'all not gonna be able to see that. I'm good, brother. Appreciate you. I've watched 3 games now World Cup. I've watched three of them. The one from earlier ended in a tie,
USA, a World Cup at home. Our time.
and that was fucking damn Patrick Mahomes. Here they go. They're coming onto the field. Look at that, man. Look at that shit. Los Angeles Stadium. Hi, Tara. Oh, Paraguay. Oh, I'm not from Paraguay. My bad. Now I'll stand for United States. There could be more Americans there than any of them. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. Shout out to the seven people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in for me, please. You can see him spread in there in the sea of red wine. David Beckham and Tom Cruise. Wow. Oh no, that's the biggest stadium. I think it holds like 70, 80,000. I think it holds like 70, 80,000. I'm not for sure. Let me see your phone. That's SoFi Stadium. I know which one it is. I think that one holds more than Arlington. I'm not for sure. Let me check. Let me see. What stadiums hold more people, SoFi Stadium or Arlington Stadium? What stadium holds more people, SoFi Stadium or the Cowboy Stadium?
AT&T Stadium can hold more people than SoFi Stadium. Cowboy Stadium can expand to hold up to 105,000 people, while SoFi Stadium can hold up to 102,000 people.
5,000 less than SoFi Stadium.
Hello?
Thank you, bossy. I appreciate that, bro. Here. Oh, nice try. Nice catch. Or nice try.
Nice try. I didn't catch.
Yeah, you didn't catch it. Dismissed. Oh, do I want to watch this in 4K? Could I watch it in? Let me see if I can watch it in 4K. I'm gonna watch it in
Why
4K
you want to watch it in 4K?
because.
Hello, everyone. Welcome alongside Stu Lewis.
Let's go, yo.
That was very nice.
On for years and months. And that was the big question coming in. Would the US be fully healthy? And yes, they are. They are. And
Let's go, guys.
Turns in the back. He gets to start. Some question marks about his ankle injury. That is a big one for the United States. He starts alongside Tim Reed. The other decision the US are going to have is who's going to start in the goalkeeper position. Was it going to be Matt Freese or Matt Turner? Matt Freese getting the nod in his World Cup debut. 5 starters for the US making their debut in a World Cup in the
5 starters making their World Cup debut.
for them. On the other side for Paraguay, a lot of experience.
She's in Japan.
Making their
No,
World Cup debut.
she's in Italy.
There was a lot of question marks about who
She's in Italy.
and Ciso went off with a little bit of an injury against Nicaragua.
No, she's on vacation. That's her vacation.
He starts.
That's his vacation.
You recognize him from Atlanta United and MLS. And then up front, Sinatra, is that point person. I think with them and Chris Richards something to look for. And Ciso and Almiron, the two key players for Paraguay.
Let's go, guys.
Were awarded to the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. But the idea of bringing the Men's World Cup back to the United States, well, that started the minute the 1994 World Cup ended. A smashing success both on and off the field. And so if you think about it in that frame of reference, what we are about to see is a moment 32 years in the making.
In the making, baby. Let's go.
On home soil in front of 70,000 fans in Los Angeles at the FIFA World Cup. And their first of 3 games in the group stage against Paraguay on a lovely Friday evening in Southern California. It's underway.
Let's go, United States. United States versus Paraguay.
Red and white stripes, that's what Paraguay traditionally wears. So they switched to the dark blue. And if you look back at World Cup history for the U.S.
Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Stage,
What is your fascination with the garbage lately?
And so even though there are games to come against Australia,
Offside.
Against Paraguay, which has seen its first hard tackle a matter of 30 seconds in. Mauricio Pochettino understands the significance of getting off to a good start, but that's where it gets tricky against the Paraguay team. For the first time since 2010, they ran the gauntlet of South America.
What's up, Nora? How you doing?
The manager said, we re-embrace the Paraguayan DNA, intensity and shutouts. They do not concede many goals. They do not lose many games. They are here to spoil the party tonight. What do we expect in this game? A lot of competing early on in this match. Green trying to close it late on Sanabria there off the free kick. Richards beats a loose ball. And all the way across. Breeze might have got a touch. Monsterist on the far side hooks it back in. Richards knocks it away. This is a team in Paraguay that made more tackles than any other team in South American World Cup qualifying. They are going to compete. They will be physical.
Like I said, guys, I know people are live right now. I'm not the only one live, but
this game is going to be about competing, setting that tone early. You saw the U.S. make a strong tackle. Chris Richards had to be aware. I think Freeze did get a touch on that at the near post, but they have a lot of set pieces. And here comes a long throw to start. This is the specialist for that Costa. It's the right back. Anthony Robinson heads away. It's rising high for the second ball, but it's brought down by Andres Kubas of the Vancouver Whitecaps, one of two MLS players on the field for Paraguay. The other on their own was the target, but Ben Freeze there to get it. Good pressure there from following it up front. I expect as this game settles into
They gotta play them again.
the US have more of the possession. Paraguay have more
so they got to play.
They're going to back up. They play
There's 3 games in each group. This is the first one in Group D. Then they got to play the other 2 teams in Group D.
Make sure
So that's where your 3 games are. In Arlington. Let's go! Let's go! Nice try, nice try. That's what we need to do.
Finding space, he can drift in that number 10 position. That time he finds space wide, flips it on, and just quite.
Oh, you put it when you watched it. It's been up there ever since. You watched it. Let's go!
Side.
Let's go!
Serginho Dest. And
What happened?
the semi-automated offside technology.
Said it was offside? Yeah! That's what I thought.
Or so Strixon and our Dutch referee Danny Monkley blow the play dead.
You're good to hear that.
Pretty clearly there.
Oh yeah, he was offside. Yeah, he was offside.
So far. And Weston McKinney's a player you heard the stereo highlighting. We've been talking so much about when he played deeper, when he played wide, when he plays the 10. We've seen his club soccer over in Juventus in Italy, and when he's a little bit more free and can find the game, he can be very dangerous with his energy. Very comfortable day. It was quite muggy in the stadium earlier. It's a translucent roof. It basically turns into kind of a greenhouse when the sun is overhead. But the word from Jenny Taft downstairs is that since we came up from the field and the sun fully set behind us, it's very comfortable. You see Gustavo Alfaro took over as coach of this team about the same time Mauricio Pochettino took over for the United States. They've thrown their way into this first World Cup in a generation. Henry becoming today the oldest man ever to play at the World Cup for the United States, captaining the team at the age of 38. Chris Richards, the son of the Alabama native who missed the last World Cup with an injury and was able to be back in practice a week after not playing a game for about a month with an ankle injury. So
Stay onside. Don't go offside now.
Now that just makes Serginho Dest come inside, find the game. I think you're going to see
Go.
that from McKennie, trying to be elusive, get a big field too, and Kulas and Bobadilla for Paraguay to try to free him up, get him facing the field, and then more importantly, attracting some defenders. That's the conversation right now with Alfaro, and then we go on and run right in front of him saying, look, hey, McKennie's going to drift out. You've got to organize a little bit. So they're very aware early on here, trying to make sure they get Winston McKennie under wraps. Into that tackle. What's from about his desk up down the ball, poked away from
What is the fucking foul?
Anthony Robinson thought about jumping for that and said backs off at the last second on Cáceres. Cáceres trying to get Julio and Cecil getting it off an injury a week ago. Cross in, Richards is there in time. Stay on Cáceres for
Nice stick ball.
clearance, but that's the danger man, and that's what they're looking for. Really, their offense at times is a two-man game. And Tyler Adams is the man that's tasked with trying to track him. And he was with him until that speed from Enciso gets down the line and gets the cross. He's looking for his strike partner in Sanabria, but another good clearance at that near post from Chris Richards. Might have been the first time all game Christian Pulisic has touched the ball, and it was very brief. So lobs it forward, Reed threw his body in there just in time. Kind of Sanabria. In the U.S. go transition.
Let's go! Let's go, Freeman!
Pulisic on the ball now. Draws the double team.
My Pulisic! Come on! It's scored! Let's go! 7 minutes into the game, United States won!
This is just a terrific team move from the U.S. Starting all the way back in their own end. And it's the pass from Alex Freeman that leads Weston McKennie in front of him. Allows him to run with the ball now. Look at that pass. Takes the midfield out of play. McKennie's got options to his right off to cut it back. Get it to your man, Christian Pulisic, who can make things happen. 2v1.
Whoa, right through the middle.
Slips it to McKennie.
Oh, he scored in his own goal. He scored in his own goal. Watch this. Watch this guy right here. He scored in his own goal. Look.
Talk about Stones making the game for their team.
He scored in his own goal.
And there's your opening goal.
Oh my God.
It's the only double score in their World Cup history.
From an own goal. He sure did score into his own goal. Oh, he got pushed. He got pushed. Shout out to the 5 people in chat. Appreciate you guys.
For the U.S. to get that goal, however it came. It's a little bit of an excellent, but what I want to see, what I expect to see is this team keep the foot on the gas. Really.
Yeah, keep the foot on the gas. For sure.
It's in transition. This is a Paraguayan team that is not going to quit. Going 1 goal down in 9 minutes. To the U.S., this is a game. I think they're going to need more than 1 goal. Terrific with the ball. They're finding good opportunities to transition forward. So this has been the start that this crowd would have wanted, this team would have wanted, and
what's up, Lewis? Pulisic again. Yellow card. Yellow card.
The yellow, a dangerous U.S. free kick coming too. Dangerous position. And you said a couple of minutes ago, Pulisic hasn't really had a touch of the ball. And he has it.
Juan Jose Carreras.
When you get the ball like that, if you have the quality that he does.
Juan Jose Carreras.
So special.
Juan.
Slips it through his legs, little nutmeg here. Just glides past defenders. He's so good on the dribble. He's a player that also relies on a lot of confidence, and that's why it's so important. He's scoring. They call him the lead up to this, but you see a guy that's playing 3.
Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate you, bud.
Moment. Now it's going to be a set piece for the U.S. I expect this to be Tillman with an in-swinging ball with the right foot. Luke Tillman, 17. Anthony Robinson beside him. Tillman the fake. It's Robinson. Dest might seem ready for that. This will cycle it around. Freeman. Create the space. Hooks it into the middle.
Oh.
Tillman brings it down on their own. Spins it back or tries to. Balls for Pulisic.
Let's go.
10 blocks. Robinson. First there. U.S. throw.
U.S. throwing. Back to almost midfield. Back to midfield. United States has the ball coming back to the.
Screaming.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
McKennie, early cross.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Get a battle in the air there with Diego Gomez. And great spot by Robinson. One of the questions I had coming in, John, was how aggressive with the USP when they have the ball. The answer is very. They've got Robinson high on the left.
Oh.
Waiting for support, early cross. With it there by Algarete. But again, like you just this is what comes when you have numbers in the attack. Really, they're only defending with Ream and Richards because look how deep now Paraguay are. They're saying if you're going to sit back, We're going to play with locals in the attack. Paraguay cannot get out of their own end. This is excellent counter pressing, great positions. The U.S. are solid defensively, and more importantly, attacking the ball right now.
Settle back now. Settle back. Settle back. Did he record wrestling?
He couldn't. That's what I'm saying.
The highlights? Why couldn't he?
Shake it up from that one.
I'm guessing
Free kick.
because it's
Mike Tillman playing in a deeper role.
World Cup?
Been accustomed to seeing him both in club and country, but that last match playing deeper against Germany, like what I saw with his relationship with Tyler
Nothing
Adams,
to think
so
of.
they're trying to get the team, which is sitting
Okay.
deeper. He has the ability
Okay, we'll watch the highlights.
tackles to create things, to make passes, make things happen. So now all of a
Jay
sudden,
Parker, what's up, Jay Parker? What's going on, bro?
Serginho Dest, all guys that can beat players 1v1, which makes this U.S. team very dangerous in the attacking third.
How you been, buddy?
6 skips away from the
Listen, come on. We stopped. That was touched by the referee. That was touched by the referee. There you go. There you go. That was a nice call.
The ball touched him.
The ball touched the ref. They can't do that. He's the owner of FIFA World Cup. He's the CEO.
Patino's the president of Paraguay. Left the shot.
Let me see your phone. I forgot. Let me see your phone.
The dignitaries here this evening in Los Angeles.
I'll have to figure that out. Whatever you can give me your phone.
Melissa puts it forward. Sort of sends it back out the other way. Right there. A little bit careful because he got more of Sinopri than he did the ball.
which stands for Federación Internacional de Football Association, or the International Federation of Association Football.
There you go.
It's the global governing body for soccer, futsal, and beach soccer.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome, Jay Parker.
It's 2 Paraguayan defenders.
Come on now.
Sit down and see so. Backing off him, at least at first on the deck. Well wanted to make Cruz's goal. He felt like he took a touch as he left that shot off. Ended up winning the second ball, trying to get Tyler Adams off balance. He does, creates just a little bit of space. But pretty clear he dragged that wide, and at least on that first though, didn't look like it took any touch off of US. Oh, it did actually. Maybe slightest little nick off Tyler Adams' right foot. Listen, there's some pressure there. There's good pressure from Diego Gomez, and Paraguay win the throw high up the field. We see Pochettino all the way outside his technical area. Pushes players on.
Oh, come on. You can't do that.
Adams knocks it out.
Shout out to the 4 people in chat. Appreciate it. 5 now. It's going up and down.
Storm. Atlanta United. Andres Cubas is well out there in the Vancouver Whitecaps. From Junior Alonso. Hit out by Tyler Adams. Didn't swing it a miss, try to clear. Alvaro tries to contact. Told to get up by the referee. Delegate wins.
Oh, he didn't do nothing. The referee told him to get back up. Oh, he told the ref told him to get back up. You ain't doing that shit.
I'm so close to the U.S. bench. I actually just had a touch when that ball came out here. I'm that close. This is an interesting vantage point, but as expected, absolute elation from the U.S. team after that goal. I did notice something interesting, some frustration from Tyler Adams following the goal. He came over to Mauricio Pochettino. I wish I could get up and get closer to hear what he had to say, but Mauricio Pochettino, hands on his shoulders.
Whoa! That should have been 2-0. Man, that should have been 2-0 right now.
up. You've got McKinney there and Halligan. He was onside. A touch from McKinney leads to Halligan. Just a heavy first touch. Sergio Dest gets away from him and takes the angle too wide. So now you've got defenders coming across. You've got Hill coming across. Then that means that Dest had to look for the pass as opposed to the shot.
Anthony Robinson to take first corner of the game for the U.S. Freeman in the back post pops it back in. McKinney brings it down. Robinson, great spot.
Whoa!
Foul. And now concerned as Richards is down. Alderete is down. The medical staffs are going to.
Medical staff has to come out.
Benches.
Yeah, good recycling of this ball. Comes at the back post, ends up being cleared away by Bobadilla. U.S. on the second ball with McKinney. And now you're recycling in the back post. Can you find space? Richards loves to back up to give himself an opportunity to attack it. He did, but that's a brave head. Ends up drawing the foul by getting.
Ooh, he's gonna have a lump on his head.
This is something to look for. Some of these.
Shout out to the post people in the chat. Appreciate it.
They've been working a lot on this in practice, sometimes going short, just trying to find ways to free up these guys at the back post.
Not yet a full hydration break, but an opportunity for an informal one. And players to come across. Alderete is up on his feet. Chris Richards is still down on the ground. As Richards, out of your picture, is being helped up to a seated position. Jenny, it's a chance for you to finish your thought from a moment ago. Go ahead.
Just very interesting in terms of the body language from Mauricio Pochettino. I mentioned it with Tyler Adams. He was just talking to his captain, Tim Ream there. Obviously positive, but Mauricio all week has been telling me the importance of managing the mental energy of the pressure of this World Cup. He's very calm and he's trying to make sure his players are feeling the same in this moment, guys. That early goal, Jenny, really helps this team with some of that, of how this team was going to start and how are they going to handle the pressure. Some of these players have been waiting for this moment their entire lives. Safe to say they passed the early tests, but one of the big things in talking to Tyler Adams,
U.S. is defending a man line right now, but Richards is on the side. That's why Freeman slid across there to head that ball away.
We talked to Tyler Adams in practice this week, and one of the things he said, look, we went up a goal against Wales in the first half. We let that game slip in the second, end up tying that match. How different a World Cup is if you win the first game versus tying or losing. He feels this team is more mature. We'll see how they handle and manage this game as it goes on.
So it's 10v10. Both Alderete and Richards have not yet been allowed back on. Juan Jose Caceres is a long throw specialist. Here it comes again. Tillman heading away. Balogun knocks it down. Couldn't connect with Anthony Robinson and then goes flying past on the pump fake. Caceres stabbed backwards by Ream. Tillman slithers away from Diego Gomez.
Oh, what's the fucking penalty? That should be a yellow flag.
Ends up as a U.S. free kick.
I don't think it was a mutual piggyback job.
There you go.
Doing a good job using his strength just to shield Caceres, who's on a yellow card. We've got Gomez, as you said, on a yellow card. So, or we thought was initially, but so that is rescinded.
That looks like that was an error that we saw on the World Feed broadcast. It does not appear Gustavo Gomez was shown a yellow, just Caceres. You've got Richards back out, Alderete back out, full strength, 20 minutes gone.
Give a look at your picture right now. Another variation of a U.S. buildup. So Anthony Robinson's pushed high and wide on the left. Melissa coming inside. He dropped into a left back position. Now he's floating. I think all by design from Pochettino to free up his key players. Keep them active front to mark. Tillman, mechanic.
With him out with it.
It's another example. Okay. Tillman sees U.S. have good possession. We've got good cover defensively. So now he just drifts a little. So he's got a license to run into the back line. That makes Paraguay drop. Now you've got Tyler Adams and Weston McKinney following up the play, trying to get on that ball. Lovely little flick. Just the inventiveness, the freedom in which some of these players are playing within this structure.
And a reminder, we are a minute or two away from the first half hydration break, even though the temperature does not require it. Malik Tillman is limping out of that play. That has been mandated by FIFA this World Cup rather than some games do and some games don't, because some will definitely need it. Every game will have a hydration break in the middle of each half. And the concern right now is Malik Tillman, who is clearly struggling with something out of that fire challenge. So it's good timing for him to have a break coming up and get some treatment. That'll be one of the themes. How do you go into the break? How do you come out of the break? What sort of tweaks do coaches make? It changes the game of it from making it a game of two halves. It's a game of four quarters now at this World Cup. There's never been a tournament in the history of the World Cups. Pulisic brings it down, comes in Reed.
Pulisic
for support, some late. Coaches will have as much influence as they will in this tournament. Migration breaks, all the different opportunities with a 26-man squad, 5 different substitutions. See how, again, Mauricio Pochettino in his first World Cup as a coach handles these moments. Here's Pulisic.
Pulisic.
Let him down a bit there. Tillman. Just enough there by Alonso to shield, but Kenny Alves won't allow him to come pulling. That's good defending by Alonso because he's tucked in tight to his center backs, not allowing that lane to develop there for Kenny to run onto. The little combination has been really good. Tillman getting turned, finding Balogun playing as a point striker. Something we saw with Raul Jimenez in Mexico yesterday. He's just, look, the striker, they want to score goals, but the modern striker at times is asked to do so much more back to goal, laying it off, still being available in the box, but also in the build-up. Balogun's done a good job of that so far. It was well done a moment ago as Richards couldn't get the ball out of the air. Ream and Freeman did well to clean that play up there. I'll let Paraguay to get any sort of attacking possession. Really enough, Anthony Robinson on the ball there as George Lucas is being. It couldn't be George Lucas. Someone looked like him. Being shown on the screen, it was a lookalike. The lead was to the fact that Anthony's nickname was Jedi, but it sounded better in my head. What would be impressive? Here's Pulisic now on Casares. Hits the cross. And there. Will be the end of the first quarter of this game, such as it is. This hydration break is powered by Powerade. It comes midway.
Hydration break. Thank you for the 2 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
See the own goal 7 minutes in here in Los Angeles.
Hope everybody's having a good, what, Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. TGIF. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get in there and get all my delete a lot of emails and all that shit. What's up, Brett? Hey, you want to come up, Brett? You can come up. You can hit the link if the link is still pinned. I pinned the link. It should be up there, right? Where isn't that? Oh, there it is. It's all the way at the top. Is it pinned at the top? It should be.
No, we got those kind of cars in downtown now.
What car?
The ones that drive them still.
Oh, no wonder why. Cutting fucking grass is on right now. Surprise live.
What's up,
Fucking
D-Man?
fishy. What's up, Brett?
I missed the goal for the United States because I was outside hanging with my neighbors. How good was the goal, D-Man?
It hit, dude. The fucking Paraguay guy scored in his own goal. It wasn't none of our guys that scored. He
That's
scored in his
why-
own goal.
That's why it's 1-0 United States. So
Yeah,
it was an own goal.
he scored in his own goal.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that's the fastest the United States have scored a goal in the World Cup. The fastest they ever scored a goal.
Yeah.
These games, it's usually for the teams on top of this migration break, then the other team just a chance to come back on. So now the United States challenges first tackles get right back into this game, pick up from where they were, and reassert their dominance in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Gates, I'm going to look to you now whenever I do that. 2 for 2. Which way there is game?
The one on the left, the one that was on the left.
It's the reason why the next team exists in Seattle, where the U.S. will play a week from today.
We're playing Seattle next week,
So here's the other part of it.
not Arlington.
We saw the U.S. in both of the warm-up games kind of struggle. They lost their edge coming out of the hydration break.
Yeah, I know.
How can that from happening?
United Bowls this weekend, D-Man.
Come on, Pulisic.
Pulisic running in.
Pulisic.
In for Tyler Adams. Great first touch.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh! Did he score?
Oh,
Yes!
let's go.
Oh, the flag does indeed come up.
Oh, the flag was up. The flag was up. He was offsides.
Pulisic was maybe offside on this first one. Yes, that was the one. I don't know if it was the one on Mulligan. That one might have been offside as well. And this is the part of this.
Oh, he fell.
While that plays develop, was Mulligan offside or on? I actually think he might have been offside. It's a nice
They're taking that point away. They took it away. God dang it, man.
How did the U.S. keep up the momentum? That's what you do right there. Pick up where you left.
Dang it, they took that point. He was offside.
Cheering the decision, but it is the way.
Yeah, I felt that was kind of highway robbery there for a minute, D-Man. Even though he was offside.
Damn it.
And again, when there's that delay in the call, that is actually the system working. That the on-field official can told to wait, not necessarily raise the clock immediately. It's Alex Green that has taken it. I wondered if we might see this game start to flare up a little bit the way it did back in November. These two teams met in a friendly. They ended up winning that 2-1. Freeman was a player that was involved in that scuffle, I suppose we can call it. The bench going wrong. Should have a fight. Yes, there was a great bench being involved. They aren't just even in that.
Damn it.
It's a good sign for this team that they work together with battle. Green, Robinson, flipped off for Pulisic. With Alex Freeman and Gustavo Gomez right at the end of the game, and they ended up basically wrestling for a ball that was out of play, and it sparked the benches clearing. And Omar Alderete was on the field today. He wasn't even in that game, and he started roughing up Freeman in that breakage, and he was shown a red card from the bench, essentially. It was how the last meeting between these teams ended in November in Philadelphia. 2-1 U.S. win.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
You can be sure it will be a theme. Paraguay, Australia, Turkey, they all feel that they could physically intimidate this U.S. team, and they're going to attempt to do so.
There's a good pass. There's a good pass.
Oh, that one counted, though. That one counted.
Yes. That was a perfect play, D-Man. That was a perfect goal.
Get it back.
Oh, hell
Sorry,
yeah.
guys, if I feel like my throat is going because it's going to happen. My voice will go in this game. I will not have a voice at the end of this game. I promise.
It just lays a beautiful ball. The way the passer was holding to take it full shot. Excellent precision and focus.
Did that hit off of his ass? Oh no, it didn't. Okay.
Nope.
Thought that hit.
Much about
Thought that hit off of his ass. From that one angle, it did look like it. Let's go.
Golden Valley, one of the key additions to this U.S. team.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
He was raised in England.
I was talking to one of the young neighbors who lives in my apartment complex. He was bought in the soccer ball. I was asking him how many goals he thinks that the United States is going to pull on tonight. He says 3. So far, he's not wrong. U.S. has 2.
I said they're gonna get at least 5.
You think 5, D-Man?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, come on.
Yeah, I was talking with Ted last night a little bit on a panel, and he was thinking about talking about I think it's Saturday or Sunday about the United Bowl.
Almost everybody's standing, and they have been brought to their feet by the performance they have seen on this field. I think there was some question marks. How is this team being received? The whole World Cup, what's the power of the magic of the whole World Cup? But we're seeing a team that is inspiring those fans. It's early days, but this is what the fan base would have wanted to see. A team that's attacking, that's dynamic, that's scoring goals, and passing the early tests in this World Cup. Nothing over the left this time. Magona is able to hook it away. U.S. throw. Looks able to escape the pressure. Paraguay having a lot of problems in the middle of the field, and there's something that was thinking, wait a minute, they're trying to be very good back.
Oh, so they're playing a 4-4-2.
Oh yeah, I think Paraguay's playing a 4-4-2. I forgot what formation the United States was playing. Here we go. We might have another one. Ah.
It was own play, able to escape the immediate pressure. Richard knocks it away. Jeff picks it up from all over.
Let's go. Let's go.
Into the bench, Anthony Robinson.
Come on, man. We
You
got
let him
this.
play on.
Set up for Christian Pulisic, who's created both goals here tonight. Working on Costner's going to the back into the middle.
Here it is.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the recycle for Freeman.
Perfect cross setting. Perfect cross.
Yes, hooks it in.
There it is. Nope.
Shove to try to create space. He's trying to steer it back to Dest. He's able to control that off the chest. He's attracting 2 defenders every time. There was a question tackle. It's day 2 of the World Cup. Tomorrow is when it starts to really get going. It's our first 4-game day, including a triple header here on Fox.
Yes, we're gonna watch 3 games tomorrow.
Jersey to watch the Buck
Yeah,
There's 4 matches on tomorrow.
Century. Scotland back in the World Cup for the first time in a quarter century.
Yeah, because I have because some of my neighbors are Haitian, D-man. I might root for Haiti tomorrow.
Brazil plays tomorrow too. I want to see that game though. That's the game I want to see.
The reason
Brazil should be
for
good.
most people either expect and hope to be in New Jersey for the final in July. McKinney.
I was talking on I was talking with on Craig's panel last night, E-Man, with Dominic and them. We were talking the World Cup a little bit, and I said there are three teams that I always fear for when the United States plays in these kind of tournaments. One of them is Brazil, the other is Spain, and the other is Germany.
Feel they can try to find an advantage. Stacking at the back post right now.
Come on.
Shaking up a couple to go. I think we're going to hydration.
I feel another goal.
Swings in the corner.
It's not gonna be good.
Ooh, that was
Off
close.
to the right. Off to the fucking
Richard, that
right.
was close.
He drags a defender with him. Then Richards.
Oh, we were so close on that, D-Man. We were so
Dude, that was so close.
just past the post of view.
good header. Good header, just off to the right. Son of a bitch. We were robbed.
Richards not letting Sanabria get anywhere near that ball.
Oh.
Takes it.
Ooh. Ooh, that's what I said. Oh, he hit that ball hard. His head.
He's ringing. He's ringing a little bit.
He's seeing stars. You know who that is?
Really, it's Los Angeles. You would expect nothing less. With the amount of celebrities who are here to watch the United States, the amount of fans that are here in this building, the place is completely full. It is
What just happened?
of everything we've been hoping for years. And it's like Mauricio Pochettino talked to us about when we went down to training camp Tuesday is there's pressure that comes with it. You don't want to let the country down. You don't want to let your family down. You don't want to mess up this opportunity. They've been trying so hard, the coaching staff, to remind these players, just do what you always do. Remember who you were as a kid when you fell in love with the sport. Go and do that Friday night. That's what we've seen through 38 and a half minutes.
Get onside.
So they're hit that pass on their own. Allowed to intercept. Paraguay navigate this last stretch here before the half. This is absolutely not how they thought this was going to go. 2 goals in the first half. Grace puts it long. To resilience can they
How far he hit that ball? He headbutts that ball like 40 yards.
tip it to the back post. It's a nice position to be in as a goalkeeper when you're not going to make a lot of saves in games and you can just nail your way, and especially for a guy like him who's making his World Cup debut. He pulled back for a foul. Phil Ballaghan's down in pain. On his right leg, he's still down on the ground.
Oh, he got stepped on his foot.
He sends up. Kuba sends up standing on his heel. Jess now. Jess trying to get around the door. So he does. Neal had to be alert and ready for that one. Neal was almost guessing that time. Trying to anticipate the cross, which ended up coming. I think he left his near post exposed. Great one from Serginho next. He's pretty lively down this right. Just to get the guy that can beat players off the dribble. If you have guys like that, it can unbalance an opponent. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the half. For the Bees at halftime show coming up on Fox at the break. Rebecca, Thierry's left on and Alexi down to our left on the main concourse with their thoughts on what we have seen.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
for the U.S. created from Melissa Cross. The 7th minute. Melissa giving the assist on the goal to Flo Balogun at the half-hour mark. Christian Pulisic's 21st career assist, tied now for 4th most in U.S. history with Clint Dempsey, our teammate, for the next month and a half. Pulisic there is going to commit that foul. Now, this one doesn't go his way, doesn't get the ball, gets a foul. But just the main thing I noticed right now.
Oh, he pushed him. That was the right call.
Was there a foul or was there a card, D-Man, that I missed?
Huh?
Was there a card? Was there a card or a
No,
foul?
it was just a regular foul. No, it was just a regular foul.
Okay.
That's just pure confidence. What sort of confidence would they have coming in? What sort of momentum would they have coming in? As a team, it looked like they lost some of the momentum in March. Christian Pulisic, more than anyone else, it seemed like didn't have much confidence this spring. A career-long goal drought that ended against Senegal. And one of the things he said, though, was, I think I've been playing pretty good this spring. It's just that all he wants to focus on is goals.
Watch out now.
So now, it's a great tackle.
Come on, stop him. Good tackle. Good stop. Good stop.
He's able to keep it. Now here's Dennis.
Pressure. Let's go. Put pressure.
Options for him. That's right to the kidney.
Oh, nice save.
6
I thought we had another one. Son of a gun. I thought we had another one, D-Man.
Kenny's offside. Can't get involved with the play.
Come on, United States.
Team 21-year-old Alex.
You got good ball control. Keep it going.
Stuff, isn't it? This feels like freestyle at moments in these transitions where the U.S. pick up the ball. The biggest compliment I can give them is the fact that every time they get an open space, this crowd comes to their feet. They expect something. Step over, runs off the ball, 1-2.
Wonder if Ted's watching the game.
It's the best this attack has looked in a long time.
Pulisic.
Pulisic just toying with Coster. Hands it off to Anthony Robinson.
Now, is Pulisic a midfielder or is he a forward?
The other way, now he's in trouble. We're just going to let that go both ways. Adams gets nutmeg with the pass. Richards quickly up the field. Really smart foul.
Okay, that's just a foul. That's just regular old foul.
Knowing they have to get something on the attacking player to make sure he stopped that counterattack, and did so even without picking up a yellow card. But that was very intentional, as you said, from Chris Richards. He saw that ball and he made a 20-yard sprint. And had Almiron invaded him, he would have pulled his shirt or given up a foul. That's strange. Kristen Aubrey, Ream heads it away. Robinson gets cleared backward. Ream slips him from his knee. Heads into Chris Richards to return the pass. Well, it's your night, it's your night.
That was funny.
All right. 45th minute. Let's see how much added time or stoppage time we've got added to the match.
This is a massive. Maybe too good. The fact that we've seen a couple of players falling and losing their footing.
5 minutes.
Time.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of stoppage time in these games because you're taking a 3-minute break. So the starting point is 3.
Hi, Dewana. How you doing, hon?
Oh, Dewana's here?
Yeah, Dewana, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dewana? Good to see you.
It's one of the after-hours crew on Fox.
Yeah, I got
nightly World Cup action. Kylian Mbappe will be on the special guest tonight. Some folks at midnight local time. Robinson, 2 balls for Balogun.
Yeah, that was going to be a caught ball.
Robinson, half of injury nightmare at one point in the fall. He and the coaching staff weren't sure he'd be at this World Cup.
How is Marshall doing, Dewana?
Flying around. Pulisic sure seemed to all of us like he was struggling at AC Milan as much as he didn't think so. He's been flying around. a great sliding play there to win that ball in the middle. That was Diego Gomez. It will be, in fact, a free kick, actually. I think because it's a free kick, they're going to use this as a chance to put the first pressure for a long time on the U.S. goal, potentially. So, might not seem like a big moment, but this is now everybody up from Paraguay. They brought up the center backs. That Green's going to be his first real involvement in the game for a while.
Katy Perry.
Yep, Katy Perry's there.
She's trying to give her husband a kiss, but they took the camera off of her.
That was funny. That was funny.
As soon as she turned his head around, go. As soon as she turned his head around to give him a kiss, the camera was gone.
Yep. Winning Scratcher just went live, D-Man. Right here, Dewana. Right here. You can see my.
Good to hear that.
You can see my ugly mug now. I have another fan in the way, so I can't move my chair and sit on the chair.
Keeper for New York City FC.
2.5 more minutes in stoppage time.
Yep. To not get rid of that, and he went running about the pressure. Leads to a turnover. Gilman. But Kenny's going to get there. But Kenny lost his angle, cuts it back, doesn't have a cutback support. Ends up having his bucket hit by Andres Kuloff. Gilman there, jumping the passing lane to intercept. Now he's under some pressure. He wins the throw. Everyone's making plays. Yeah. Every guy out there is making important. There's a togetherness to that.
2 minutes left to halftime. 2 minutes to halftime. Let's go. One more goal.
Yeah, if we get one more goal here before halftime, that's definitely going to give us a good advantage. I mean, we've already got a decent advantage right now, so.
Just once more. Freeman once more. McKinney, that was knocked away. Junior Alonso, interception there.
Excuse me.
The Netherlands was helping. Des trying to control the chest. Couldn't get through the traffic of Pumas there.
Yeah,
they get the U.S. and get that ball back. That was it.
Oh, Dewana says, D-Man, say hello to the missus for me, please.
She just stepped out of the room, Dewana. 1 minute left to halftime.
Appreciated by the fans. I went below it. Brings up Pochettino.
Yes! 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 Son of a bitch! Fuck yes, we scored again!
Let's go! Let's go!
That's like 2 goals for him already, isn't it? That's like 2 goals already for him, I think, isn't it, D-Man? So one more, and he's got a hat trick.
Oh, no.
International goal for Paul Balogun. It might be one of his best. Drags his defender with him, stretches the back line, stays onside. Did the chance get away from him? No. Such great composure in this moment. Now he cuts over the left foot. Tucker with both right and left, settles himself. Not only picks out the corner, he picks out the top corner. Just a beauty for a second of the game.
It's a second of the game.
Yep, one more and he's got a hat trick.
That is how the half ends, as close to
It's halftime. 3-0. I told you they were going to score, bro. I had a feeling they were going to fucking score.
Yes, you did.
Turn that on, now I can hear you better. They had to turn the air conditioner on a little bit. I'll be right back.
Yeah. For those of you on the panel tonight, or not on the panel, but in the chat tonight, thank you for joining. Well, this is D-Man's panel, but thank you for joining us for us. I guess I don't know if you want to call it a panel / informal watch party for the World Cup match tonight, but at halftime, The score is United States 3, Paraguay nothing. We just had a third goal as stoppage time was about to end, and we're up 3-0 at halftime. So, while we're in that commercial break, I think this is going to be a perfect time for me to move shit off of the table, so that way I'll move everything off. Get my water filled up. That way me and D-Man can talk about the first half.
So the game earlier who was it that played earlier? Fuck, I don't even know who it was that played earlier, but they tied 1-1.
What was the match earlier today, D-Man?
I can't remember now. Now I gotta freaking go back and look. I don't remember now. I'll look. I'll tell you later. Shout out to the 3 people in the chat. Thank you, guys. I know a lot of people are live right now, like Cutting Grass, Scratching Cash is live, and a couple other people are live. But, I wanted to do this with you guys, and so you guys can at least hear some of the damn World Cup message. Oh, excuse me. Might be Messi's last World Cup. I think this is Messi's going to be Messi's last World Cup.
I believe it. So this is our little halftime show. I called this panel/informal watch party. So, D-Man, let's talk about that first half, bro.
Dude, I think it's one of the best halves I've seen the United States play.
Oh, yeah.
Fastest goal they ever scored in a World Cup.
That Balogun guy is not a bad player. The guy with the
I think we can hit 5 goals. 5 goals easily, bro. I think we can hit 5 goals easily.
Oh, yeah.
The way they're playing and the way Portugal is defending them, they're getting through their defense, which is good. Now, but could they keep the consistency up is the issue.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Balogun's already got, 2 goals already? One more, he's got the hat trick. So.
Los Angeles as well. I'm quite loving it. That's all you have to say here at LA Stadium. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, Alexi Lalas. Lex, describe that real quick.
I mean, I think that's the greatest half of group play from a men's team at a World Cup in history. Everything went right. Total dominance from top to bottom.
What did I just say? What did I just say? What he just said?
What you just said, yep. Thanks, Dewana. But technically, it's kind of a bushy and kind of unkempt. So I'm probably one of these days gonna get it shaved off. Plus, I need my haircut too. It is getting summertime, so.
Oh, trust me, I'll shave mine here in a minute. Yeah, that's when he scored in his own goal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, before all this stuff was going to go down tonight, I was originally going to live stream earlier today, D-Man. But the thing is that my body was not feeling it. I was actually my body was crashing earlier, so I took about a 2-hour nap. I mean, I've been running on no sleep, so right now I'm just running
goal
on.
number 2. Here's goal number 3. Oh, nope, that's goal number 2.
Technically, if that one hadn't been called off sides, we would have been up 4-0 right now.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have took that 1 goal back, it'd be 4-0 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 7:30.
2 goals without a gun's gonna get.
But he was offside though. He was
That is
offside.
true.
He didn't pass the ball. The first chance he got, if he shot there, he would have had a hat trick now.
Yeah, he would have had it. If they would have took that goal back, what's his name would have already had a hat trick. Already had
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, he would have had the hat trick. Yeah.
If
Oh,
they wouldn't have taken that one goal back.
oh yeah. By the way,
Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Yep. I know everybody's live, but thank you for choosing us to hang out with tonight, guys. I'm Brett. I'm Brett Alt, known by some of the community now as B2. I don't know why I'm named after a stealth bomber, but and then of course you know my buddy D Man. So wow, so perfect perfect night for World Cup soccer, wouldn't you say so, D Man?
Oh, for sure. Dude, next 39 days, I told the wife, next 39 days, you ain't going to see me away from this TV if there's soccer on. You will not see me away from this TV.
Yeah. At least you don't super glue.
So, I got the United States. I got the United States to win. If they get kicked out, and whatever that is, if they get kicked out, I'd have to go with France or the one with Messi, the team that Messi's on.
Argentina.
Argentina, yes. But definitely going for the United States first.
The European team you're going to have to watch out for this year, though.
Yeah. 48 countries, most countries in the World Cup ever.
Yeah.
First time it's been on United States soil since 1994.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Dewana. Thanks for liking and sharing.
Thank you, Dewana. I appreciate it.
I need to like the stream too before I forget.
Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody! Look who it is! It's the Football Pick'em Show unofficial mascot, Hunter the Cat. Yes, man. I'm calling him our Football Pick'em Show unofficial mascot.
He's a good boy.
How you doing, Hunter? Good to see you, old buddy.
He's a good boy. Say hi, everybody.
Hunter's like, I'm loving this attention right now.
Hey,
Space Taco, how you doing?
What the who?
Space Tacos in the chat.
Oh, Space Taco, what's up? How about them White Sox? Yeah, they've been winning too. The funny thing, Taco, is the damn White Sox got a better record than the Cubs do this year. Last year, they lost over 100 games last year. They went from losing over 100 games last year to first place in the division this year. I didn't even see him when he came in. Yeah. They lost over 100 games last year, the White Sox did.
That's cool.
Hold on, let me check. Let me see your phone. I gotta get the white phone. I'll tell you who played earlier. Hold on, Brett.
All right. I know I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, but it's kind of nice to hear about the Chicago team sometimes. So, I mean, you forget I'm about 4 or 5 or so, or I don't know how many hours away from Chicago, so.
It was Canada and Bosnia played earlier. They played to a tie.
Really?
Yeah. Qatar and Switzerland play tomorrow.
Yeah, some of the
Brazil and Monaco play tomorrow. Haiti and Scotland play tomorrow. And Australia and Turkey play tomorrow.
Turkey A or Turkey?
No, Turkey A. It's Turkey A.
Yeah, they changed it. They went from being Turkey to Turkey A now. So I don't know why they made that change, but oh well.
June 14th, Germany plays. I can't even pronounce that name. The Netherlands plays Japan. Ivory Coast plays Ecuador. Sweden plays Tunisia. Oh, they're showing the games that are on tomorrow.
one. The development of the Hawks and sponsored by Visa. The United States lead by 3 goals at halftime for the first time ever in a World Cup.
Did you hear what she just said? Did you
Yeah,
hear what she
bro.
just said?
Yeah, for the first
That's
time ever in US.
crazy. Winning by 3 points at halftime. Wow. Thank you, Pecos, for that information, bud. Wonder
Yeah.
where everybody else is at. Like Wolf and them. Wolfie, probably.
You know who I'm surprised isn't normally who would not miss these panels? Of course, he's not big. I don't think he's big into soccer though. But I was gonna say, usually, even for a panel like this, Ted wouldn't normally miss this kind of panel though.
He don't like soccer. He don't like soccer.
Oh,
He
yeah,
already
that's
told me.
right. Yeah, I mean,
He already knows soccer. He already told
I
me.
wonder if Jeff's watching the game. I'll text him on Facebook and see if he's watching the game. Hey, bro, are you watching the soccer game tonight? Yeah, I mean, no, you're watching the game. I'm watching the game because we're doing this panel too. I don't know. I don't know what Wolfie's doing. Ted don't like soccer. Probably Angel's probably working tonight. Um, yeah. Oh, Dewana. Why I got you on here? I missed Ernie's stream this morning. Um, is he still around Denver, or do you know where he was headed this morning?
The finals is on July 19th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I know. I know where. I know. I know. Yeah. So the funny thing is, so you know how cutting grass is, also named Brett too, D-Man.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. So we kind of have code names now. So he is B1 and I'm B2. So or we call each other twins. So
So far, this country has been waiting for its US 3, Paraguay 0. The players not yet out on the field. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry elected. Arda Zlatan, what impressed you so much that first half?
I mean, they play with a lot of confidence.
I think what impressed me the most about that first half is their pressure. The pressure they kept on.
oh
The
yeah,
pressure they kept on.
Paraguay had nothing for him. Paraguay had nothing. He was in Indiana had a bad cricket. All right, thanks, Dewan. I wanted thanks for the update about Ernie. Thank you.
Playing the way you've been playing, like Alexis said, but the most impressive is how they play as a team.
They got to do the same thing for the next 30, 45 minutes, man. They got to do the same shit. They cannot take their focus off of pressuring them. They cannot.
Oh yeah.
Alexi, final word?
Doesn't look like there's any changes out there, so we support Pochettino's going to continue to do Well, Alexis did the first half of the players, but at some point you also have depth, so you want to be smart here.
To be fair, Alexis said this is all about fun, and so far it has been
Alexis is enjoying.
very fun. Yes, it is. There are some changes for Paraguay. We'll take you back to our commentary team. Stu Holden alongside John Strong.
While we're waiting for the second half to start, I wanted to say thank you to the 5 people in the, or 7 or 6, 7 people
Hi,
in the
Lucy.
chat
How
right
you
now.
doing?
Thank you. Hey, Lucy. So shout out to the 6, 7 people in the chat right now watching us. So
Thank you for the 7 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Is all Mauricio, the Brazilian-born naturalized.
Second half on their way. Let's go, United States.
Here in Los Angeles.
all right, so we're going right to left. So
Volunteer and Alexi have been talking about. Paraguay just spent the last 15 minutes in that locker room yelling and screaming at each other, wanting to come out and either make this a game or make it a fist fight. How did the U.S. approach at the beginning of the second?
Yeah, I know they had a lot of damage in there.
even Streeter, Illinois had a nasty tornado last night. Yeah, Dewana, up here in Waterloo, Iowa, we didn't have as much damage. I mean, maybe some trees down in isolated areas, and some power outage, but nothing too significant up here in Waterloo, though.
We get more information, but you don't get withdrawn at halftime after playing a half like that if there isn't something going on. That's not a tactical sub.
By the way, if you don't recognize the voice, Lucy, it's Brett tonight, not Jeff. It's Brett.
Jenny, you've just been speaking with the U.S. coaching staff. What can you tell us?
Well, Jesus, Brett, John, I'm very happy with that first half performance. I asked him right away, is that the best half you've ever had under you and Mauricio Pochettino? He said, I'm not going to go there yet. We're very pleased with the way we're performing. We answered. We're finding space in between the back line. Everyone is connected and causing damage. But it's an interesting note about Christian Pulisic because I asked him about his performance. He did not give me the heads up that he would not be starting this half. But guys, I'm sitting right here. Christian walked right by me. Friends and family behind me.
I know, Dewana. You can consider me one of them.
Wait, I'm trying to find out the latest with Pulisic.
All right, USA's in scoring range. Good. Even though they're
I
throwing
have
in.
family in Iowa. I have family in Iowa.
He's played a ton of games the last 2 seasons. Only for a hat trick now.
Because what?
Away. He dealt with some injuries in the fall.
He's originally from Iowa too, isn't he?
Taking a kick or taking a hard knock in this second half. So again, we'll
come on, United States.
Precisely after the game, know for sure. Malik Tillman is now sitting up on that left-hand side where Pulisic was. You've got Sebastian Berhalter setting up in the middle beside Tyler Adams. But that is a good note, John, about how this team manages this second half. See some nutmeg on McKinney. Physically, mentally, don't get drawn into a game that the Paraguayans won. But they're going to give it a go. On the run directing traffic. Concerus has it now. Concerus crossing in. Didn't get there. Adams did not fully play on their own. Blocked by his own teammates in Alfredo. Robinson trying to play in the space. Back again, that's another good example of what Dominic got to be careful of because the entire Paraguayan bench popping up right now, saying that shouldn't have been foul against Flo Balogun. Instead, it goes against Gustavo Gomez. Well, you can see pretty clearly there it should not have been, but it's the reaction afterwards you have to be careful of because they will try to incite that type of reaction from you. Knowing that, look, if they can get you to make a silly decision, you get a red card, it flips the momentum back in their favor. So there's a takeaway. They're trying to foul Gustavo Diego Gomez. They can't. Gomez now losing his angle, deflective shot. Get about for a corner. That's a great example of how quickly you're back on your heels. Yeah, you make a careless pass across the field. Berhalter tries to make the foul, doesn't get enough. Then he goes wide. Ring does a good job of forcing him wide and getting enough of a contact on his ball. You see that little challenge to the underside of his right foot. Skips out for a corner. First of the game for Paraguay. Julio Enciso, who was stretchered off a week ago in their warm-up game, was only back in practice yesterday. He is taking this corner. A bit short.
Yeah, it's dry down here.
First to react, U.S. Players at least at first. Now they're
Come
trying to
on.
tackle it over
Come
the top
on,
of the
United
target.
States. Don't mess it up now.
That ball a little late to close down the shot at the top of the box. A lot of space. Theron working on Tim Rain. Green couldn't get anything on that one. Decision on the field. Going to be a free kick for Paraguay. So we're going to the yellow card here.
What? How is that a yellow card?
Who got a yellow card?
Ream did. Number
What?
5.
What? Are you shitting me?
No.
That is not a yellow card. He flopped on that. Come on. That was a
He got the
fucking
fucking
flop.
call. He got lucky, man. He got fucking lucky.
Some of this is to be expected. Brandon ball in
There's
the
Kareem
audience here.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Paraguay would come out with a burst here to begin the second half.
See, man, I think that was a freaking flop to draw the card. That was a fucking flop.
Ball towards the goal or away from it. Ball walks away. If Cecil hooks it in. They're pumped in the air. Free thought of coming for it, didn't. And now we've got a stoppage of play. And the check, VAR check, we're understanding is mistaken identity. So was the yellow card entered in the book as the wrong play? And the referee
Oh yeah, they have the VAR system, don't they?
a conversation about me on a consent remit. Danny Monkley, very experienced referee at his second World Cup. I think he's going to give it to Almiron potentially for Richard.
Wow. They gave the yellow card to the wrong person. What?
Blackburn, former World Cup and Premier League referee.
They gave it to the wrong person.
What you're thinking here? This is one of the new things that people were looking at, and I found
He never touched him.
this player, Almiron.
Yeah, he never touched him. That
To the number 10 on Paraguay. That's going to him. They're switching it.
yeah,
Watch, they're going to switch it.
Put it under the
Yes, he's switching it.
Almiron for simulation. Hey, Mark, I got to say, I love
Oh,
this.
somebody's got a red card. Somebody's got a red card.
That's what he's doing right now.
Giving it to the Paraguay guy. Yes, they took it off the United States guy. They took it off of Ream and gave it to the number 10.
Because he flopped. That's the reason why.
Because he flopped. Because he flopped.
I'm glad that they're calling that.
That was a good call.
Good
That
call,
was a good
ref.
call. What you doing, buddy boy?
Yeah, when you got the red card out of his pocket, I thought he was going to give that guy a red card or something like that for a minute there, and I realized, oh, he's only going yellow.
So that's consequential when a player tried to essentially cheat. It means the U.S. is not defending a dangerous set piece situation. That maybe caused the momentum a little bit that Paraguay came out with to begin the second half.
Mm.
Slips on the ball, the other Paraguay sitting on a yellow card. Step again by Alex Freeman to come forward and win that header.
We got some unbelievable weather here a couple days ago. Did you get any trees down or anything, Pat? Not in my yard, but I saw a lot of them around town. Oh, man. Several branches down in my yard.
He'll get the right to Tillman. Tillman trying to flip it through the other hit for Dan. It's cleared away.
There was one in Ross, and I thought it was Ross and Duluth. It had taken out the entire front end of the car.
Interception by Alvarez, but the ball was after a hit from Tillman after a mistake from Paraguay. So now the U.S. in the attacking part of the field for the first time in this half. Freeman, Milligan in a wrestling match there with Alvarez. They'll do it again. And really, this is exactly what you want from a U.S. perspective. Confirmation of halftime subs. Off of that yellow card VAR change. Now the ball's up the field. You're still in the momentum. Tillman. Tackle left hit to the area. On the field decision. No penalties. Balogun goes down. Ernesto Cerro Grande of Spain, the video assistant referee. He's the one who just spotted that yellow card change. He's going to have a look at this right now with Leo. No penalty. Why not? Because he's just going around him. Balogun's actually trying to drag his left leg a little bit for the challenge of Alvarez. Give credit to our referee, Danny McAuley. Right there again, instant decision. He wasn't even hesitating at all. That's trying to get away from Enciso with another U.S. throw. Sneak that one in. Almost did for Dest as he was. Hitters were napping there. Burrow tried to bounce off them. They're trying to fight to win it back. It's going to fall for Jorginho. Dest opens up wide for McKinney. We've lost the defender. As well, not let McKinney by. Dest went to McKinney under him. He kind of took that forward for Tillman. We'll go and come out and back pressing there, back checking to come win that ball.
Let's go. Pressure. Is that a yellow? Is that a yellow?
The referee was going to allow advantage.
Oh. Is he all right?
This is now referee game management too. You don't want to see too many fouls. I mentioned off the top, this was the team that made the most fouls in all of CONMEBOL South American World Cup qualifying. So they like to leave a leg in. They like to make the game physical. Richie was a little there. They were trying to get Balogun quickly in. Dest picks it back up. 1v3. Quick play line for McKinney. And Burrow tried to bounce off his foot. He was in great position to intercept, that he slips. Formation again of the halftime sub for Christian Pulisic. Tillman. Anthony Robinson. Lovely ball. Robinson into the middle.
Come on. Keenan, come on, Keenan.
So as there is just left for dead by that great little move. And then Alex Stream going everywhere for the bicycle, attempt to keep that ball in play.
Is that Paris Hilton?
With which
Is that Paris Hilton? No
Yeah,
way,
it
that's
is.
not Paris Hilton. Or is that Nikki Hilton?
I think that's Paris.
So, trying to bait Richards in. Chris Richards just jogs away.
They didn't show her face. I don't know what Hilton that was.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dewan. Appreciate your hand.
Keep the whip, take guys on, run it behind. Tillman is now coming out to the left, outside of the middle for Holters. Gone in there. So the U.S. has lost a 1v1 player wide. They're trying to get Anthony Robinson higher up. But it has meant that their attack has been a little bit more predictable than it was in the first half. It's a great 2 touches there from Tyler Evans to win the ball away from Miguel Almiron.
Come on, guys. Put this pressure on now. Let's go.
Serginho Dest engaging with Junior Alonso. Dest. They get round the corner, poked away, U.S. corner.
Corner. USA.
All right. Good.
Something like typical for Junior Alonso. 1v1 constantly. Similarly to Pulisic on the other side. When you take that first touch forward, you got a little trick, little scissor snap over, and just unbalance a defender, make him uncomfortable. Dest has been doing that all game long. Anthony Robinson across the far side to take it. Third corner for the U.S. They were close to the last one with Richards. This one is whipped in. Ream was in the area. Ciso lobs it forward. Freeman trying to hold it in. Also just forces Mauricio back. And then Mauricio goes to ground. Tyler Adams gets a yellow card. It's another player you don't really want to be having to have on a yellow for all the defensive work that he has to do. Just overly aggressive in his tackle and his pursuit. Trying to win the ball back from Mauricio. They had him going the other way. Didn't need to really step in. And that will be a consideration. Even with a player like Tyler Adams, in the second half from Mauricio Pochettino about managing guys. You don't want him to pick up the second yellow, and you feel the game's under control. I think that's what you're going to start seeing as this game starts to tip into about 65th, 70th minute. Mauricio Pochettino using more of his bench. A reminder for everyone out there, you can scan the QR code coming up on your screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. 30 minutes remaining here in Los Angeles. 3-0 for the United States. Flo Balogun with 2 goals. First man to score multiple goals in a World Cup game for the U.S. since 1930. Winston McKennie hooks it in. Balogun's too far for him. The ball for Tillman. Got Robinson on the overlap.
Come on, Tillman.
That makes the pass. Balogun. Tillman got there. Takes him with contact.
That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty.
Wondering if maybe something in this replay suggests it might have been a penalty. Balogun trying to find his way out of space.
Oh, I hope they challenge with the VAR. I hope they challenge with the VAR, D-man.
Indeed they do. Check is complete. Well, the last time the U.S. had a player score multiple goals
So, well, money.
in 1930, it was against Paraguay. Pato, Fall River, Massachusetts, scored all 3 goals in a 3-0 win for the U.S. at the first ever World Cup.
All right, Space Taco. Appreciate you, bud. Let's go. Let's go, McKinnon.
Hey, crazy Walt.
That's too far for Robinson, was in space.
Hey, Walt Money's here, D-man.
I say, what's up, ball money? Thank you, Taco. Appreciate you, bud.
Hey, crazy Walt. It's Brett the Joker.
Put down for a throw. Antonio Sanabria, the center forward for Paraguay, will be replaced here by the man who scored against the U.S. in November. Now it's Arce. And down for the U.S. off the ball right now was Malik Tillman. He took a bit of a knock in the first half as well.
You are watching the match too, Walt? Are you watching the match tonight too, like we are? Or are you just chilling out?
You can see on the screen they've got 3 remaining substitutions that they can use at the 5. You now get these days in World Cup games. That's the other part of the consideration for the yellow card for Tyler Adams, not just today, but if he was shown a yellow card next Friday against Australia, he's now suspended for the group stage finale against Turkey. That's a late one thing Balogun takes. And Danny Mockley tells him to get back up. It's going to be clipped back in. Death brings it down. Death looking to cut it back into the
Come on, Robinson.
Couldn't take it cleanly on the other side. And Ream bodying up on Arce there. Helps to win the ball back. Death doesn't have a goal or an assist, but he's been arguably the best player on the team outside of Flo Balogun and his finishing. It's one of the things we have to give credit to.
Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Seems a right back or a right midfielder. David Beckham and Tom Cruise in the house. Best right wingers this game has seen in terms of his crossing ability. Very different to Sergio Dest. Great segue. Yes. But Dest is just so dynamic.
Let's go.
Come on, give him the hat trick. Give him the hat trick.
Able to get there. Doing the work. Yeah, wrong option. One of his only wrong decisions tonight from Flo Balogun, but Tillman had made a fantastic run. I hope we see the replay of that one because he got in front of his defender right on the 6-yard box, just begging for that ball to be played across. Instead, he tries to cut it back to pick out the run from Berhalter.
Pressure, 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 pressure. Keep the pressure.
Come on, United States.
New Gomez, we get on their own. Good job not letting Paraguay get any closer when about 50 yards from their goal in that moment. Ciso, one over to Alex Freeman, skips away. Now Freeman goes down, holding his face, and Ciso running at Tyler Adams, defending on a yellow card. Julio and Ciso. Shot was blocked. Tillman trying to clear the rebound, can't do so. And it's going to be back to the stands in the end. The Freeman remains down on the other side of the field. Yeah, it would have been interesting had this ended up in a goal. Depending on what we saw there, did Enciso catch Freeman in the face in the lead up? But this is a good job defending by Tyler Adams. Not diving in, not committing, instead just slowing up Enciso and allowing the help to come over and give him cover on the inside. Eventually ends up in a shot from distance from Gomez. That was comfortable over the top. Fan gets a souvenir, which, sorry, you don't get to keep it. Got to throw that one back. A good team defending in a good moment, especially as you mentioned. Tyler Adams was on a yellow there and didn't want to make any type of consequential foul. Matt Freeze just keep making smart decisions when he has the ball. Sometimes that is the smartest decision. We saw that fight South Africa yesterday. Just go along if you have to. Valiant, and again, he takes a kick as he gets rid of it. Valiant's down behind the play. U.S. bench is furious. McKinney for Dest. Valiant back to his feet. Dest 1v3. Tillman. And then Tillman takes a kick from Andres Kubas at the end as he releases the pass. We talked about game management from the referee. 25 minutes pushed off, it's time to go. And the game management comes down to protecting players. Valiant can take a ton of his challenges from behind. Dest to the byline. On the deck. Gustavo Gomez is there to clear in front of Valiant. Intercepts the pass forward. US just keeps cycling this around. It's been a wonderful, wonderful night for this U.S. team. Halligan couldn't get there. Good step by Gustavo Gomez. Mauricio trying to set in Ciso on his way. Chris Richards across. Play safe. And that is indeed time for the second half hydration break.
Hydration break.
The United States is managing this game very well right now, as this hydration break is powered by. They are with it.
So how is everybody's weekend going so far? Friday, I should say. It's the weekend, but still. Well, I got to turn that air conditioner back on. Golly.
Well,
Tomorrow's supposed to be 93 degrees. 5 degrees cooler than today. Oh, shit. Here's my baby boy. Here's my baby.
mm-hmm.
I love you. Here's the boy. Little handsome boy. Little handsome boy.
Hmm.
She has the nerve to ask me who's winning. She's laughing though. I just knocked my phone over, crazy boy. Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Well, they thought it was ELV 815. ELV? At least I got something of it. Squads are asking the same questions, right?
Not great sign when the guy that you were expecting might be soft to go down to the ground, especially when you lose the deadline. Sometimes
Come on, get back up there.
get back up there and say favor to you off. They don't expect me to sit there. So he's up, he's walking, and receiving pretty big invasion from the crowd here. Might be for Bill, might be for Hillary Duff on the big thing.
They got attacked by a hatchet coming in. A man with a hatchet coming out of the woods. Where's that?
Matt, we're struggling with our reference. We're not having a good night from a focus standpoint. We're putting guy first. We're going to build our way in the tournament.
Come on, get up there.
Get up there. The changes. It's going to be Trevino based.
Get up there.
Good draw. That is a surprise. Jim Lee, steps going for you.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Replacing Global again. You're from first of all on Dempsey Valley. Who's saying after the Mexico game how important was the next
Hey, Hunter.
first row goal for
Yeah, he still goes up on my shoulders, guys.
Oh, have a good night, Dewana. Dewana's
Thank
getting
you,
up.
Dewana. Appreciate your hands. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, no, Ernie doesn't work tomorrow. Hey, boy.
Because I think if you have to make a deep run in this tournament, it's going to be about your bench and your depth. Do they have an ability to be able to rotate and keep the same level of the guys that went off?
Well,
They will lift it forward off of the free kick.
I'm probably going to head off to bed, D-Man. Thanks for having me up on the panel.
Oh, they scored.
Wow. Well, D-Man, I'm going to head off to bed, so thanks for having me up on the
All
panel.
right, bud.
Have a good one.
I appreciate it. Yep.
This U.S. team is conceding goals.
Say hi, everybody.
That's excellent. We'll see those
Say hi.
contentious in
Say hi.
that initial ball.
Say hi. Okay, get over that way. Go that way.
She's space in that ball. He had a chance to attack the first ball. Then he's backing up. Tyler Adams is backpedaling to try to win that second ball. Green comes over to help. So does Freeman. So that leaves the space that wide for Mauricio to substitute to just roll that one in at the far post. Fairly easy finish for him. Nothing Green's could have done, but just a goal out of really nothing for the U.S. And for Paraguay to score there on that long hopeful ball. And now Paraguay are pulling off the field. So the U.S. has to up their intensity because it got kind of comfortable there for a while. It was kind of quiet there for a while. It's something that Mauricio Pochettino talks about so much is that the sport is so much about so much about emotions.
Let's go! Get it back! Come on! Right here.
teammates will try to lay a ball off and find a teammate in a good position. But Ricardo Pepi, you're in on goal.
Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
I'll be right back. And go.
Still cuts inside.
Charlie. Drive me crazy and give me a headache. What the first was that? Yep. Get angry.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be feeling it. He's also another player, John, that came in a little bit of shaky football over in Germany with Bayer Leverkusen. But the version we're seeing of him today is free, confident, unbalancing this Paraguayan team. He looks really to be suited to this role that Pochettino has in him. McKinney, here's Tillman again. German born to the son of an American serviceman and chose to play for the United States because he could have kept playing for Germany. Great addition he's been over the last couple of years. They don't look, they want Anthony Robinson. Put the options further forward. An example of the power of the whole World Cup is you've got the cloud to keep your energy high. By Tillman off the chest there, and then he gets kind of rolled up from behind. Now it's going to be a free kick for the U.S. Indeed, a full house, 70,492 in attendance.
Babe!
Los Angeles on opening night of the home World Cup for the U.S. Tillman, Tim Wyatt, long time defending.
Oh! They sold that stadium out. The one they're playing in. The now place. They sold every single fucking seat. They sold the stadium out for this game. To the camera. To the camera.
Said they can take corners away from VAR. They can't give corners that aren't given on the field. Fortunate there.
Just get low. Get here. Get low. No, I'm not asking you for it.
You got some.
So gives it
Yeah, you're just lying to me right now, so you don't think I ask you for some.
Don't have much.
Yeah, that's what you're saying now. Yeah, I know you, Trish. You hit some more somewhere else. I'm not dumb. Why are you laughing like that for
I
them?
know I didn't.
I know you're not telling the truth.
Starts going to
You hit some from me.
No, I didn't.
Cecil. We weren't even sure if he was going to play or not in this game all week. Had the assist on the goal. Diego Gomez, good pressure from Pepe. Forces a turnover. Tillman. He has left in his legs right now. He just draw a foul, baby. He does. It's going to be a yellow card as well. It'll be Diego Gomez showing the yellow. Real quick, Jenny Taft, news of a sort, it sounds like, about Christian Pulisic.
Well, John, the official word from U.S. Soccer, Mauricio Pochettino, will address the Christian Pulisic situation following the match. That is what they told me. But I want to remind you, John, that I did see Christian Pulisic look up to someone from the friends and family section when he walked back on the pitch for the second half. I'm good. I'm watching him on the bench right now. He's up and down on his feet. No signs of discomfort, in my opinion, for Christian Pulisic right now.
And a pair of changes. Gustavo Velasquez to replace Masaras at right back. He was playing on a yellow. Miguel Almiron
Here, you want some?
is withdrawn as well.
After what you just said to me.
I don't have some.
No, I'm just kidding, baby. I got you. I know you do. I know you don't. No, here. This right there. No, here, then take it that. I'm good. I got some over here still. See, I saw this.
Got about as much as I
I know. I need your lighter then. Let me see your lighter. So great. I can't remember where that lighter.
Monday for your
Penalty spot. Paraguay still trying to make their substitutes coming on.
right here,
Just empty the bench.
I know why.
Third substitution on. The question is if they didn't get that piece of paper in time or not, but they will.
Even like
Joe Rivera Gamara, better known as popular former New York Red Bulls player.
Come on, guys. You got to defend for 11 more minutes plus stoppage.
Is shown yellow.
I know where it's up.
Ashton Burholzer. It's a big part of that.
I'm a teammate over at McDonald's.
He and Anthony Robinson standing over the ball. Drops it in. Header up in the air. Tim Reed is there trying to knock it back into the traffic. Skip backwards. Pepe off the bounce. Can't do anything with it immediately. Good pressure by Tillman to keep it in. Pepe, top of the box. Doesn't find out plainly. In CISO. Not big Anthony.
Let's go.
Tillman doesn't have great options. And that's the best one. Hit it to the corner. And he couldn't get a throw or a corner pick out of it, however.
Yes, pulling.
We're in the 80th minute.
Stoppage time.
10 minutes plus stoppage time. We'll probably be about 15 more minutes.
Center, it has to be reminded.
Still on there.
We didn't already remember. Yes, indeed. It is
Just me.
the center of the biggest scandals we've ever seen. That didn't-
Yes, look, 5 people.
It's an opportunity for him. Older, more mature, married. Oh, you change the first thing that a lot of us think about when we see Gio Reyna, when we hear that name. That's his opportunity now, the next 10 minutes plus. And he will replace just another great performer tonight, Malik Tillman.
I think you're not going out there.
Here, nice applause from the crowd there for Malik Tillman. Great recognition of just an all-around performance. And I'm not just talking about on the ball, off the ball too. He was really dialed in with his pressure, anticipation, and work rate. Austin from deep, Adams hits away. Again, the U.S. has to stay dialed in. They have to keep that emotional intensity here. Reyna scored a goal, as did Balogun, the 2-1 win over Paraguay in November. And that one went right down to the very end. Again, it got physical. It got emotional right at the very end. Is that a handball on Cecil? No.
That was a handball.
And then Cecil draws the contact from Tim Leggett. Here comes a set piece chance for Paraguay. 8 minutes plus stoppage time left to go. Yeah, that's not a small foul.
Monitor.
And Cecil's
Wait, where he's playing it now.
the middle of the field, away from the danger. And he's just
He was laying over there earlier.
aggressive, bubbles into his back. He's going to go down every time. And now it's another
Station the door.
See them. Again, this one's much more dangerous. Mauricio runs past it. And Cecil hooks it in. Richards got a piece of it, pumped in the air. Adams wins the crucial second header. Flag comes up. It was onside of the initial ball in. Yep, take your pick.
Yeah.
He was the purple stop side. You'd love to see Matt Freeze make a save tonight. He's had a couple of good takes, but I'm sure he would appreciate to get a save in and just
How far is that
his
goal?
confidence in this brand new moment for him.
90 plus whatever the stoppage time is.
Spell for Pepe there. And Cecil Richards got to get there and did. Then he come up and Cecil left. Something the U.S. is arguing against the Paraguay throw. And reminder, James Gordon and the After Hours crew on Fox tonight. Another nightly wrap up with World Cup action. Kylian Mbappe, the World Cup winner, among the special guests. That's tonight on Fox midnight.
Now what happened?
In the U.S. What a fun addition to our team to have James Corden in the building and on our air every night during this World Cup. I say chest it down, but no one there except for Robinson. That's Lamone to skip away from one man. McKinney. Robinson, that ball's still in play. The other one stopped playing. It was still in play. Gio Reyna on the ball for the first time. And he saved it a second time, and then it breaks down. Sosa running forward, hands it off wide. I'll say nowhere to go. Mauricio Pochettino, he wants to line up. Yeah. Goes it around. Your consultants, that ball goes back. You step up, put the pressure on, and look at the pressure they get on heel, closer to a poor clearance. 1% ball. Broke down as two U.S. players got each other's way. It's still between the center backs. And a Tim Raymond at one rate, he's going to lose ball. He's going to win. Freeze gets rid of him. Way. Reyna couldn't turn in the space there. U.S. will cycle around. 5 minutes to go. What stoppage time?
Yeah, get it out of your sight.
U.S. building a 3-0 halftime lead. No goal created by Pulisic. Pulisic then assisted the second goal to Balogun. Tillman the assist to Balogun's third, but the final kick of the half. Mauricio off of what started, like you said, is the low goal for the goalkeeper. Quickly caught the U.S. out. So big one back for Paraguay. Can they create some real chaos with one more? Haku to the backside. Freeman got a part of it. Adams is foul as he gets rid of it. Not for the first time today, Tyler Adams is down in some pain. And not for the first time he's had to be brave of battling through some of these second balls. Not pulling out, making sure he's going for that one first. And you can see there the contact that comes through from Alderete smashes into his leg. And also a little savvy from Tyler Adams because he probably could have pulled his leg back, but he draws the contact and knowing that that would be a free kick allows just the U.S. to take a beat. Reese comes up, takes this long free kick, and they're going to push their lines up. So that's a really smart play there from him. It's hard to say he's a veteran at this point, but Tyler Adams is one of the veterans of this team. But he is. He's 27. Yep. He, like Weston McKennie and like Christian Pulisic, were fast tracks, and Pulisic even more so, as teenagers into this team. Comes was the captain of the last World Cup. That was a part of what we talked about with him on Tuesday. This is a grown-up team. They were kids in Qatar. They're adults now. And that experience, as he said, not making the same mistakes twice. Like you talked about, understanding how important it is to win your first game so you're not chasing the rest of the group stage. The U.S. is a matter of minutes away from doing just that. And they play the game smartly and see this out. Freeman back in the middle of the field. It's not a foul. It's a cleanly one tackle. And it's Sebastian Berhalter there. Able to clean it up. And then Reyes foul. And then it's kicked away. And a yellow card will confirm for whom. But you're right. That was a potentially concerning moment where Alex Freeman steps out of the back, made a great play to skim by a couple of defenders.
Shout out to the 6 people in chat. Appreciate you guys. Love you, guys.
Foul on the foot of Gio Reyna, the studs exposed. But it was Sebastian Berhalter who made a 10-yard sprint back to slide in and hook that ball away.
Let's go.
Great ball for
Go, McKinney. Oh, he shot it over the goal.
Yeah, he's arguing that it should be a U.S. corner. Dropping a little ball over the top from Tim Ream, finding Weston McKennie. We haven't seen as much of him running beyond the back line. Just take a touch off of. I think Kubas might just get his foot in front on Pepe to throw off that strike. So it wasn't like he just put it directly over himself. Paraguay throw. And as we start to creep towards the end of the game here, I think sometimes when you see that 3-0 first half performance, it's natural to see it one more in that second half, but it's a lot different complexion and picture of the game. I would say generally over the course of this second half, the U.S. advantage did pretty well. They really have limited Paraguay to only one or two good opportunities. And one of those was the goal, and that was just a catalog of errors. That would be the only blemish on this 9th straight match now for the U.S. where they've conceded a goal. That's something you want to try to start keeping those zeros to go a little bit deeper in the tournament, but we've just been so impressed. And maybe Duffy's outside here. And he'll come out to be, oh, that's not a good tournament's head. And he lost his flat foot as he did so. Almost shades of Michael Bradley in Azteca Stadium. Whatever do you mean? That's a tough one. Maybe by the time he'd actually had the opportunity to shoot, he was back, but I heard the whole crowd going, shoot! Pepe, just that good hard running, good hard pressure, forces another turnover. Reyna from McKinney. And then Reyna, his legs tangled up, and boy, Reyna's in some pain. 7 added minutes.
7 minutes.
You're going to see big numbers, so that the hydration breaks, as we said, at 3. That's why he's another pain. Kubak's raking down the side of his leg. Here they go. They won a scuffle. U.S. do not at this point. There's a time to fight, time not to fight. U.S. has done their fighting early in this match. Just thinking the lead up to what ended up being that moment for Paraguay. Perhaps just an opportunity to show the semi-and offside technology. It's a team. It's going to be something. Well, turn Robinson over the free kick. Already 1 minute of the 7 exhausted. There was a check for a possible red. Check is complete. Robinson into the middle. Well dealt with by Paraguay. So the VAR just wanted an extra moment to see if there was a red for that contact that Reyna took. Combination. Anthony Robinson blocked by a sliding Gustavo Gomez. Is there a handball in there? Maybe. As the Paraguayan defenders were flying around power. Terrific work there. And the way it weaves its way through. Just to shut down that counter before it started. Graham. Anthony Robinson.
Again!
Looks it in. Pepe attacking. Popped in the air for a halter. Knocked forward. Too far for way up. Pacu lead Paraguay out. The U.S. keep running, keep chasing, keep up the fight all the way. They're 5 minutes away. Freeman not going to be able to intercept that for Enciso. They make the defensive play on the outside now. Julio Enciso. Adams comes to help. And we forced it backwards. Adams gets the ball. Pulls down the heat. Yellow card shown. Just wonderful playmaking. Yeah, throughout this game. Playmaking, but teamwork. Because watch how Freeman slows up in Enciso. Doesn't dive in. That gives Adams a chance to come over and cover. Something he does so well. He told us that on Tuesday. So look, I want to hunt the ball. And he did hunt the ball. This was that near opportunity. Robinson trying to cut it back. On the second one, there might have been a hand in there. I think, let's see. Does a hand come up at the end of this? Yeah, but not enough that I would say that should be a penalty. That's a fairly natural movement as he's falling backwards. Kubas is in a little bit of pain. Kubas is still down. It's Junior Alonso who gets the yellow. Fifth shown to a Paraguayan player. So it's 5 players for them that are facing a possible
4 more minutes.
suspension for accumulation of yellow cards. As it stands, they're behind the 8 ball a bit. And it will be tomorrow night, late tomorrow night, Australia and Turkey, the other 2 teams in this group, facing off in Vancouver. Midnight Eastern Time kickoff. Christian Pulisic, whatever the reasons were, we'll hear about them post-game from Mauricio Pochettino. He was subbed off at the half. And just a brief moment to say, for everybody that's come into this country from around the world and you're part of this World Cup, we're so thrilled you're here. We're so excited to see all of you over the next month and a half. More teams will get to take the field now.
Oh!
For those of us who live this sport week in, week out in this country, and that can be a lonely existence.
Get up, man.
70,000 in the building here. Great crowds. We know we'll see tomorrow in New Jersey for that Brazil-Morocco game. Going to Atlanta, going to Kansas City, going to Dallas in the next couple.
I need some rolling papers next time you go to the store. Or next time you're that way.
His opportunity in this crowd, in this tournament, and seize it. When they have for 94 minutes, seized it in the absolute best possible way. I'm just trying to see the game out. Kubas was trying to sneak his way back on the field. Timwaya was alert. Being long for Waya. Screaming. Again, quietly, really good night from Alex Freeman. That's what it's going to take. This U.S. team is trying to do something no U.S. team is ever looking for. They'll go farther in the tournament, and they believe in themselves. Pochettino believes in this group. And I think after tonight, there's going to be more believers than doubters. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. This team started well. They've got the 3 points. That is by no means done. Gives you great chances of going to the next round of the round of 32. But one game at a time, they play the opponent in front of you. They dispatched Paraguay in a game in which, look, they were the favorites in this match. They've got the home support. This team is going to build momentum. The fans will get excited.
Play June 19th against Austria. Australia, I think that's it.
Seattle, over to you. Bring the noise. Bring the atmosphere. A week from today, live.
2, 1, 96. One more minute.
The U.S. just doing such a great job.
One more minute, y'all.
Final minute of the game. Oh, thinking of a place there at the end of a long sequence, and Arena cleans it up. And Giorana's
Dang.
He's getting a knock. Now going to separate those two. Fun action the game. Tim Webb. Berhalter would love a goal. Happy instead for Berhalter takes it away. Freeman. Webb. Freeman. Giorana.
Let's go! 4-1! Let's go! He scored 4-1! Everybody stop moving! Look at this, how easy it was! Watch, everybody stop moving! Look, these guys are stopped! They just stop moving!
This was a 20-plus pass sequence.
Oh my God! The whole defense stopped!
We're going to see that with an exclamation point.
Oh my God!
Benson around Hill. Just a sensational goal. Giorana. And the night down. The Americans are here in their home country. And that's it. 3 points for the United States. The most goals the United States have ever scored in a World Cup game. It is as close to a perfect beginning as any of us.
The most goals they have ever scored in a World Cup game is 4.
North Pole, Los Angeles Stadium, the United States 4, Paraguay
1.
It's why Giorana must be
Let's go!
outside of his boots at the World Cup. What a night for the United States. 70,000 are on their feet, and the US had won. English is scratch.
Pretty sure they got translators for the media, for like the media shit. I'm pretty sure they got translators for them.
That was the perfect game, and certainly the perfect game to start. Not because there weren't mistakes, but there's just so much overwhelming good individually and collectively. I mean, I could go through the roster. Weston McKinney was an absolute monster today, all over the field. Obviously, goal scorers. Pochettino making the right decisions, people coming in, getting other people onto the field. I mean, we came on here talking about fun. That was fun.
Lockdown.
I don't know if it becomes better than this. I mean, I would say team performance. The whole team performed on a high level, and obviously winning the game 4-1. The stadium was electric, and the team gave the fans what they came to see. So super, super good.
Mauricio Pochettino has been criticized at times over the course of the last couple of years in charge of this team. But that tonight was as good as it's been by a long way.
I've said since Mauricio Pochettino is in the national team that don't overreact when the team is not playing well. Don't also overreact when the team is playing well. You have to celebrate it. I have to say that's been outstanding tonight. The way they play has been outstanding. I love the last goal. You know why? Because the reward is in the risk. Adam takes the risk to make the pass. Nearly was an interception. At the end of it, you see the goal of Gio Reyna. If he doesn't take that risk, we don't see that goal. That's how that team plays. They play on the edge, on and off the ball. You have to give them credit, but relax, like I said. They have to be ready for this game.
Let Pochettino enjoy a little bit.
Sorry?
Let Pochettino enjoy a little bit.
What a night. Stay with us. So much still to come. 4-1, the final score.
That's the most anybody scored in this World Cup so far.
Congratulations to the US national team. I have to say, Alexei, some people will be surprised by that tonight, just based on the last couple of years not always looking like that. So how did this happen?
Well, I mean, look, you guys are talking about Mauricio Pochettino. I think, we also came on here talking about him watching the Miracle movie and in the great history of Herb Brooks and other coaches, it's not about the best players, it's about the best collection of players. And I think he showed, at least for this night, he picked the best collection of players. He picked the right starters. He made the right changes. We'll see what happens with Christian Pulisic. But there's so much good for him to point to going forward. Is it always going to be like this? No, there will be ups and downs. But this is a wonderful boost of confidence for all of these players right off the bat. This is the way that you start out a tournament.
Well, that was my question, Jonathan. You start a World Cup like this, what can it do for you as we look now? You just saw Gio Reyna hugging his manager, Mauricio Pochettino. What does this do for them?
I mean, we were speaking before the game about believing. My message to the American people is, if you didn't believe before the game,
I believe now.
First half, start believing. Because if they can bring this performance in the upcoming game, this American team can do something big.
You surprised by that, what you saw?
Take my video of what I said in the draft of the draw. Sorry, the draw. My bad. Have a look at it. You got to believe. And I'm not American. I said I believe that team can bring the crowd together. They just need to do it today. Not in the friendly games, not when people were panicking, not even against Panama here. I know there was a Nation League. A lot of people were talking. They need to be ready today. And I believe in what I see. And I saw a great team today. Team performance.
And that's not an American saying that about the Americans.
Let's see if they will do it. That doesn't mean you will go on the run.
It's from France.
A lot of people will believe that they can go on the run.
Oh, come on, dude.
You're a little American. You're a little
Is the theme. The Fox moment of peanuts.
Okay, I'm about to jump off here. I just wanted to play that game for you guys. I'm gonna get off here, do some stuff, and then probably go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. I love y'all. See y'all later. I gotta figure